Hello, I'm back. It's been a hot minute. It's a long story pretty much. So I ended up moving, and in my new apartment, I had 3 roommates and I had 0 privacy. So it made it really hard to film, and it really made it hard to continue filming and doing my channel, so I decided to put it on pause for a while. But I recently just moved out, and I'm getting into reading again, and so I figured, you know what, no time like the present, to get started again. Sorry about that glare. Let me try to turn you so that it's not as bad. There, that's a little better. Anyways, I figured, why don't we just get right into it, and I will talk about the books that I am currently reading, which is a lot. I am currently in the middle of 5 books. I have never in my life ever been in the middle of this many books. I was in the middle of a slump, so I just was picking up books here and there, and I ended up in the middle of 5. So why don't we start with my audiobook reads. I am currently, let's see how far I am. I am on chapter 5, page 81, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. If you've watched any of my other vlogs, you'll know that I am currently rereading this series. I'm listening to the audiobooks because I love the audiobooks. They make me happy. I also follow along in the book, obviously, and I'm also watching the movies as I finish the books. It's a great time. I'm having fun. Recently just finished Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix about a month ago. So obviously I'm making my way I've been in a slump, okay? That's why I still haven't finished the series yet. But I'm getting close, really enjoying it. Love the Order of the Phoenix. Definitely one of my favorites in the entire series. I don't know my rating of the series yet. I'm gonna read through all the books and then kind of settle on a rating, and I'll let you guys know, my favorites to my least favorite once I finish this reread. And yeah, 81 pages into Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Enjoying it, love it. The next audiobook that I'm reading is Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Sorry, I don't have, most of these don't have the dust jackets on them. I take them off when I read them, put them back on when I'm done reading them. It's just how I like to read them. So most of these don't have the dust jackets on them. But yeah, Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I have read up to page 43. Not a lot of progress. I started this months ago and then just kind of put it on halt because I started reading Harry Potter, but definitely hope to pick this back up soon. I have read The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo and Daisy Jones and the Six. I gave them both, I think I gave The 7 Husbands 4 stars and Daisy Jones 5 stars. So she has a great track record with me. I love her books. So hopefully this one is just as good. I'm pretty sure this one is like the kids from Daisy Jones and the Six. I'm not positive, but I think it's kind of related in that way. But I don't think you need to read Daisy Jones and the Six in order to read this one. But, they are connected in that sort of way. And those are the 2 audiobooks I'm reading. I'm only doing 2 audiobooks. The next 3 I'm reading physically. And I am currently reading Aristotle and Dante Dive into the Waters of the World. This is the 2nd book in the series. The first one is Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe, I think. Do not quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure. I am 145 pages into this. I have been annotating, as you can see. I love these boys. I love this book. These boys are amazing. They make me happy. I picked this up because I was feeling sad and I wanted these boys to make me happy, and they achieved that. Obviously, I'm not super far into it, but I have been absolutely loving this one just as much as I've been loving the first one. Definitely giving me 5-star feels. We'll see if it continues on that route. Next one I am reading is Midnight Library by Matt Haig. this is a pretty popular book talk book. I'm 102 pages into it. I picked it up because it was popular on Book Talk, and you know, I wanted to see what all the hype was about. Trigger warning for suicide for this book. That's the main trigger warning that you need to be aware of. Major trigger warning for suicide, because this is the journey of a girl who kills herself and then ends up in this library and is going through, you know, what could have been in her life, and you know, just kind of going through her life of what could have been, what couldn't have been, just things like that. Very deep. I'm enjoying it so far. I'm annotating this one as well. I'm almost halfway through. I'm about a quarter of the way through. I'm about a quarter of the way through all of these. As you can see, I can never make up my mind. And the last book I'm currently reading is Bloodleaf by L.J. Smith. As you can see, the dogs got to it. Very upset about it. I am 215 pages into it. I'm actually over halfway. I have this much left. So yeah, this has definitely been my priority, as you can tell, because I had the farthest one into it. Really enjoying this one. It's settling between a 3 or 4 stars. Very interesting. I'll tell you more synopses about all of these books as I read them, and get more into it about what they're about and stuff like that. But I just wanted to give you a quick overview of everything that I'm reading right now, and also just welcome you to this vlog, and I hope to continue doing this for a while. So yeah, welcome. Great to see you back again. Missed you, missed everybody. So excited to be back, so excited to start filming again, and I'm so excited to get into reading again. And yeah, I will see you when I get some reading done. Bye. Hi besties, I'm back with another reading update. So it's currently Thursday. The last time I updated you and started this vlog was on Monday, so it's obviously been a few days. But I have gotten some reading done. I did most of my reading yesterday. I was able to finish Bloodleaf by Crystal Smith. In the first clip, I did say her name was L.J. Smith. Really sorry about that. It's Crystal Smith. So sorry about the confusion there. But anyways, why don't I give you a quick synopsis. So we are following Princess Ariella in this book, and she has traces of magic in her blood, and she can do blood magic. Which is very unfortunate, because she lives in a time and a place where witches are to be hung. Kind of like the witch trials, kind of like Salem is what it really reminded me of the first time that when I was reading this. And so she has to keep everything a secret. She tries to study as much like witch lore as she can, but all the books have been banned. All of them have been destroyed. So the ones that she does have are like super outdated and old, and are usually the most accurate, and she has no experience whatsoever. And so it's pretty much just her, you know, trying not to be killed. And anyways, she's engaged to a neighboring kingdom, to the prince, so that they can combine their kingdoms and have peace with one another. Anyways, on her way to go and marry this prince, there is a coup where they plan on killing her and replacing her because somebody wants to take over her kingdom. And so that's pretty much what happens. So this story is about her finding her magic, figuring out what her magic does. She does blood magic, which is where she usually has to cut herself and uses her blood to use her magic. And it's her, you know, trying to stop this coup that is happening and stop the people that have taken over her, because they've already imprisoned her mother, and and everyone thinks that she's dead. And so she's pretty much trying to stop all the havoc, and she's trying to win her country back. And there's a love story, and it's all romantic, and it's all sweet, and I really enjoyed it. I give it 3 out of 5 stars. I enjoyed it. It wasn't obviously like amazing, I loved it, give it 5 out of 5 stars. It was good. I enjoyed it. A good 3 out of 5 stars. So yeah, that's this book. Finished it. Yes. So what did I do after I finished this book? Did I pick up one of the books that I'm currently reading? Did I pick up Aristotle and Dante Dive into the Waters of the World? No, I didn't. Did I pick up the Midnight Library? No, I didn't. What did I pick up? A whole new book. Yes. So I picked up Vengeful by V.E. Schwab last night. I am only on page 48. I'm not that far into it, obviously. This is the second book. The first book is Vicious by V.E. Schwab. This is the second and final book. It's a duology. So really enjoying this one so far, though. Definitely a story about two villains trying to destroy each other. That's, I think, the best way to describe it, because there is no one hero. There is no hero in this story. I mean, everybody's a villain, and I think that's why I love it so much, because it's so black and white. It's so gray, and it, you know, and I think it shows, you know, what it is like in the real world. Is everybody thinks that what they're doing is good. Everybody goes into everything with good, pure intentions. But it's not, you know, once you look at it from the outside, you kind of realize, oh, that's not as good as I thought it was. And so, yeah, really enjoying this. Not going to give a synopsis on this one because it's the second book. Don't want to spoil. But two villains fighting against each other, I think, is a good way to describe the series in general. Because that's what it is. Two villains fighting each other. And I love it. And you're definitely rooting for one villain, and you're very conflicted because you're like, oh, what they're doing is bad, but you still love the characters anyways, you know? Love it, love it. So yeah, that's what I'm reading currently right now. I also actually did make some progress in an audiobook, Malibu Rising. I am now up to page 142 for 4 p.m. 4 p.m. I'm really enjoying this one. This one is about a family, and we are following two timelines. We are following the night of this party happening, which is why it says 4 p.m. because we start from 7 a.m. and we go all the way through the night. And then the other timeline we're following is these kids growing up and what their life was like growing up, and their father, it reminds me a lot of Daisy Jones and the Six, because their father was a rock star, and who kept, you know, and it's not a spoiler, he kept abandoning them throughout their life, coming back in and out. Hard family life. But that's pretty much what it's about, is just us going through this family and learning about this family, the hardships that this family is going through. And I think something's gonna happen at this party tonight. Not quite sure what it is, obviously, but we'll see. I am enjoying it, not as much as Daisy Jones or Evelyn Hugo. I don't think I'm enjoying it as much as I enjoyed those two. It's definitely sitting at a 3.5 stars for me right now. But yeah, that is all the reading that I have done. I got a little clip of me like sitting outside on the hammock while I was listening to my audiobook. So yeah, I'm gonna try. I haven't been doing the greatest with filming. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. I'm still a little awkward in front of the camera now. So it's just gonna take me a while to adjust to being, you know, filming and being back on camera again. So give me a little leeway that way. But yeah, that's the update I have for you for now. I think I am gonna mention this. So I have also been reading Watering the Soul by Courtney Peppernell. I have already read this before. I've been picking it up this week though, just because this is my most favorite poetry book of all time. Watering the Soul. Recommend it to anybody. I love to just go to my annotated parts and read, you know, what I have highlighted there. Because, I mean, it's just amazing. Here, let me read this one. I want to know the way you treat your waiter, the way you look for a person's soul rather than their mistakes, the way you respond to anger or pain, the way you choose compassion rather than what you can gain. Just beautiful. And then this one, you can always choose to be the kindest. I've been thinking about when people fall, there are hands that reach for them right away. And when disaster strikes, people always ask, how can I help? What can I do today? I've been thinking more about the way people are kind, because when the world is struggling and not coping the way it should, more often people choose to be good. Those are just a few quotes. I wanted to mention this really quick just because I love it, and it just makes my heart happy, and it really is like watering my soul, you know, like it really helps me through hard times. And I love this poetry book so much. It means the world to me. So I definitely recommend if you're looking for a good poetry book that just touches your soul, read Watering the Soul, because it truly does water your soul. So yeah, those are all the updates that I have for now, and I will see you when I get some more reading done. Bye. Good morning. It is currently 8:47 on August 8th. And it's been a while. It's been a hot while since I've updated. Like I said, I'm still getting into the groove again of filming. So excuse the the breaks between clips. I have done some reading. Not a lot. I have done some reading. I am on, I don't know what chapter this is. I can't read Roman numerals, but I am on page 136 of Vengeful by V.E. Schwab. So far I'm enjoying it. I still haven't quite figured out what the plot of this book is. Like, I think I know what it is, but I'm not really sure. Like, I feel like there needs to be more than what has just been given so far. We have been introduced to a new character that we've been following for a hot minute since because I'm on part 2, and which I was kind of annoyed with her at first, but she's kind of growing on me, and I'm really starting to become more interested in her character, which is good. And yeah, I am enjoying this book. I am reading it a little slower than I read Vicious, but it's just because I'm in a bit of a reading slump and I'm trying to get back into reading again. So that's why I'm going slow on my reading right now. So don't judge me. We're getting there. The fact that I've done any reading at all, I'm proud of myself. So just give myself a little pat on the back for that. So yeah, it's early. I do plan on doing some reading today and doing a lot more filming than I have been doing, because I do want to get this vlog up and posted for my official return back to YouTube. So super excited about that. Obviously you saw clips of me getting my coffee this morning. I need to get dressed. I need to make my bed and all that sort of stuff. I am watching my niece today. I'm going to be watching her all week this week. So, I might not get as much reading done as I want to, just because I do have to watch her. I do have some help watching her today, so I think I'm going to be able to get some more reading done than I normally would the rest of the week. So yeah, that's the update I have for you right now, and I will see you again once I've read some more of Vengeful. Bye. Hello, I'm back with a much needed, long awaited reading update for you. I know it's only been like a few seconds, but for me it's been a few weeks. This reading vlog is pretty much taking place the whole month of August, just because I haven't been filming a lot. Like I said, I'm getting back into the groove of things. This is going to be the last clip for this vlog. I've been editing the other vlog all morning. It's pretty much done. I just need to round out, you know, what I read this month and give you guys a little update. So yeah, I have been reading quite a bit. I'm starting to get into the groove of reading again. The last time I spoke to you, I was reading Vengeful by V.E. Schwab, and I'm happy to report that I finished it. I ended up giving it 4 out of 5 stars. I think I gave Vicious 5 out of 5 stars, so not quite as good as Vicious, but still really enjoyed it, really good. I really love the concept, like I said before, of just two evils battling against each other. Very gray morals throughout this whole story. Really enjoy reading it. Loved the new character we were in. She kind of annoyed me a little bit, but in the end I really did enjoy what she added to the plot of the story. So for that reason is why I did enjoy her character. So yeah, I did finish Vengeful. Happy to report another book done. After that, we decided to go camping. I was gone for a weekend, and I brought along Aristotle and Dante Dive into the Waters of the World, and also finished this one actually, and I read quite a bit while we were camping, and I finished it up once we got home. I absolutely adored this book so much. 5 out of 5 stars. This entire series, this duology, has just been a 5 out of 5 stars for me. It really brings me a lot of happiness. It just really makes me think about life, and you know, I'm in college right now, working jobs, and he's in this story, they're getting ready to go off to college. So it's just a bunch of questions about, what do I want to do with my life? What is life? What's the purpose of life? What's the meaning of love? Just a bunch of questions like that I really enjoyed reading about and getting the perspective of. So yeah, this is written by Benjamin Alir Sayens. Don't know if I pronounced that right. Sorry if I didn't. But really enjoyed this book. Really recommend this series if you're just looking for a cute, wholesome read, and it's just a really good time. So yeah, finish that one. And then I did finish one of my audiobooks, and that would be Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I ended up giving this one 3 out of 5 stars. Did not enjoy this one as much as I loved Taylor Jenkins' other 2 books, which is the ones that I have read are The The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo and Daisy Jones and the Six. Really enjoyed those two. Evelyn Hugo, I gave 4 stars. Daisy Jones, I gave 5 stars. I think I already said that in this video. This one gets a 3 stars. Still enjoyed it. Had a good time reading it. Just like I said, it wasn't my favorite. Do recommend the audiobook for all of her books because they are fantastic. Sorry, I keep yawning. I had coffee this morning, but I think I need to make another cup. Really enjoy the audiobooks for all of her books. They have great narrators, a full cast. Really recommend, and it just really brings you into the whole experience of the book and really just throws you in. So yeah, those are the 3 books that I finished in this vlog. This and Bloodleaf, which is on the shelf. But I already talked about it, which is why I didn't grab it off the shelf. So yeah, 4 books completed for this month. There's still another week left of August, but we're saying that it's done. And the book that I'm currently in the middle of right now is Midnight Library. I did quite a bit of reading last night. I'm on page 197 of 288. So as you can see, pretty close to being done. I'm about 3/4 of the way through. Hoping to finish this weekend and add this to my list of books that I have finished reading. And then I will be all caught up. Oh my god, I'm yawning again. Ugh. And then I will be all caught up on my books that I showed you at the beginning of this vlog. The only one that I haven't made any progress in is Harry Potter. But like I said, this is not a priority. This is just when I feel like picking it up, I pick it up. And I've been kind of in a Harry Potter mood today, so I might pick this up today and do some more audiobook reading that way. I also picked up, I read the prologue. That's it. I'm on chapter 1 of Lightbringer by Claire Legrand. This is book number 3 in the Furyborn series. I really enjoyed the Furyborn series. This is the 3rd and final book. Lightbringer, I think I already said that. Really enjoy this book. Sadly, I always pick up like one of these books when I'm in a slump, so it really affects my read. So I'm definitely going to do a reread of this series when I'm not in a slump. I'm still currently in a little bit of a slump, but I'm slowly getting myself out of it. But yeah, like I said, only read the prologue. I'm on chapter 1. Prologue was great though. It actually answered a lot of questions from the second book that I had. Kind of filled in some details that I was missing. So that was I'm honestly super surprised how much I remember from the last book too. I thought I would have to read or look up a summary on YouTube or something, but I haven't had to. Well, obviously I've only read the prologue, but I remember quite a bit from the last book, so I'm pretty impressed with myself for that. But yeah, like I said, this is the last clip of the vlog. I have been really enjoying getting into reading again. Every time I get into reading, it's just, I'm always reminded why I love it so much and why I'm doing this. It's because I genuinely just really enjoy reading and I'm having a great time. Midnight Library, my rating on it is so far leaning towards 3-star. It's good, but not fantastic. Don't quite see all the hype from it on Book Talk, but I am annotating it. It does have some pretty good quotes, very about, just life and what is the meaning of life and stuff like that. So yeah, I have been enjoying it though. I have been having a really good time. I feel like I'm giving out a lot of 3 stars lately, even though only one of the books is a 3 stars that I talked about. I don't know, whatever. I'm babbling on for absolutely no reason. I did start a new job 2 weeks ago, which is also another reason why I haven't been filming, because I work Monday through Thursday. So I do have a 3-day weekend to do some reading, which is where I've been doing most of my reading, is on the weekends. But I probably won't be reading as much throughout the week because of my job. It is a full-time job. Taking a break this semester from school and plan on starting again next semester. But I wanted to get into the groove of working first and then jump right back into school and stuff like that. So yeah, that is it for this reading vlog, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye.